Okay, so in this video, we're diving back into golf psychology and how to deal with those nasty nerves. Okay, let's get cracking. So, just to let you know that this video is for pro members only. So, firstly, don't get down if you suffer from nerves on the golf course on competition day. The pros still get nervous on the first tee, and you can bet your bottom dollar that the pros get nervous when they're in contention. Being nervous is totally normal, but we can find ways to help deal with those nerves so they don't end up being a detriment to your game on competition day. So the first thing that we've got to accept is that we can't turn nerves off. It's an involuntary emotion. So once we've accepted that we can't turn nerves off, then we've got a simple decision. We can either let them beat us and be detrimental to our golf game, or we can embrace them and turn them into a positive. So, when do we get nervous? Well, we tend to get nervous on the first tee. And why is that? Well, it's usually because maybe the first tee is by the clubhouse, maybe by the putting green, there's a lot of people watching, or it might be just simply because you're really wanting to get the round off on the right note with a good first tee shot. My advice there would be, and what I always tend to do, is that I know that I've done everything in my pre-round routine, as in hitting shots, going through my practice drills before the round, that I've given myself the best chance of that first tee shot being a good one. So what I do on the first tee is I concentrate on doing everything in slow motion and really taking my time, because a lot of first tee shots are usually ruined by actually rushing to try and get it over and done with. But usually the real nerves kick in towards the end of a round when we are going really well and we've got a good score going. So what can we do to try and help that situation? So when you're going well in a competition and then you get hit by a bout of nerves near the end of the round, rather than thinking, oh crikey, I'm feeling really nervous, I'm going to cock this up, you have to flip it and you have to just take your time, just stand there and say to yourself, this is fantastic. This is absolutely amazing that I'm nervous, because it means I'm exactly where I wanted to be in this competition, which is doing well. Then you have to fall back totally on your process and your routine. Once you have told yourself, it's fantastic that I'm nervous, your mind just has to switch then to just executing your routine and keeping that rhythm and timing of your routine exactly the same. If you can do that and just concentrate on the process and the routine rather than the nerves and the shot and the situation, you'll have far better chance of executing good golf shots towards the end of your round. If you get nervous and you start to let those nerves affect you and you rush and you make bad golf swings, it's because you've got out of your routine. By staying in your routine and having familiarity to what you do when you're not nervous is the best way and the only way to deal with nerves in a positive manner. So there is today's golf psychology video for pro members on dealing with nerves. There's two choices here. We can either let nerves affect us in a negative way and let them get us out of our routine and rush and destroy our round, or we can embrace them and try and turn them into a positive and then lean on our process and our routine to get us through those nervy moments. We're all going to get nervous when we're doing well. There's no way of stopping it. So you've got to try and embrace them. You've got to tell yourself, because when you teed it up on the first tee, you hoped that you were going to do a good round that day. And if you're nervous, it's because you've got a good round going. It's exactly what you wanted. It's exactly where you wanted to be. So nerves, when you think from that viewpoint, has got to be a positive. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please put in the comments anything that you like about nerves, how you deal with them, whether you struggle with them. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video.